baseball game. Like, I don't think I want to let you in. Like, I don't know if I want to be friends with you. Remember when in her confessional, she's like, girl, you have things on everyone and you dig. I don't think I want to be friends with you. Like, she tells it like it is. I like that. How tall is she? She looks like a tall girl. Like when she walked onto Andy Cohen, maybe she had the big heels on. I got to look it up. But she's a presence. Wasn't crazy about the outfit and all that. I would still love to dress her on Andy Cohen, but she speaks her mind. She speaks her mind. And I love that Nate. Is that his name? Nate?
Yeah.
He's a doll. He's a doll. He really is. And I think he's crazy about her.
They seem to have a good marriage. I would
Yes.
agree. The other thing is, the rumor is on the cast trip to Ireland. I think all this builds up. And I mean, and Margaret have a blowout that we're leading up to see. So I think it's over this. Like, I'm not like, I got your number,
blame
girl.
her.
Like,
That's
I got
right.
your number.
I don't blame her. I do not blame her. And Margaret, when Jen Fessler went to speak to Margaret after she had her surgery, Jen was like, girl, like, you acted like a 16-year-old. She kept trying to blame Jen Aiden. She goes, no, you acted like a 16-year-old. The stuff that was coming out of your mouth was a disgrace. That's the real Margaret. There's no question about it. That's the real Margaret.
Well, there is this narrative now that she has dirt and digs up dirt. I mean, that's what Jennifer's saying. Teresa seems to be like, oh yeah, like that she digs up dirt on all of them.
Everyone. On all of them. And she's holding on to it. She's smart. The one thing is she's smart. She holds on to it for when she needs it. She doesn't just let it all. She drips it out. So she holds it over your head, David. So she knows if she has something on Dolores knows. If she has something on Melissa knows. If she has something on Louis, and she sits there like, I'm not going to call her the queen. I'm going to call what do they call the evil? Like when they had Snow White or they had Sleeping Beauty. What do they call it? The evil whatever.
Stepmother.
Like the evil stepmother or the evil. She knows her shit and she holds it all in and puts it over your head and sits there and goes, go ahead, try me, because you never know when it's going to come out. So these girls are all sitting on a time bomb.
Guess who's not sitting on a time bomb? Who handled it? Jennifer Aiden. She's like, yeah, bitch, it wasn't the receptionist, it was the medical sales. Like, I don't know. I mean, that just came out. I don't think Jennifer Aiden planned. I mean, that is how you handle it. When someone
1000%.
You admit it and you put it out. And I'm sure Bill was thrilled, and I'm being sarcastic with this being on national TV, but it is the right way to do it. Look.
Oh, absolutely.
Also, girlfriend, now you have a storyline in the next season. You're at therapy because of it. Jennifer loves that.
That's right.
But
that's right.
That, you and I have always said, if you come at me with a secret, I will, even if it's something illegal. Now, I haven't done anything illegal, but even then, you call the authorities. Like, you can't start giving money. You can't start doing any type of blackmail or bribery. You turn yourself in. You reveal whatever secret it is. You just throw yourself into the fire, and you have to get it over with, because it won't end.
Correct.
It won't end.
It'll fester. It festers. It festers.
So, and listen, I said that in the beginning, the way Jennifer handled it, that is the way. You just,
yes, you gotta come clean.
She didn't want to admit this, right?
No, you gotta come clean. You gotta come clean.
But
and listen,
that's very interesting.
I'm gonna and with this situation, I mean, Jen came for Marge 1,000 times. She really did. I mean, Margaret held it in pretty long. If she would have came for me like the way she came for Margaret, I would have probably let it drop a long time ago, so, but like I said, Margaret sits on it.
I see both sides of it. Melissa last night, look, I mean, I'm going to say something positive about Melissa. She is having some fun moments, like when she's like, when Joe hits the thing and then batting it, and she's like, do you think that my ball player could hit it that good? Like, Melissa's, we're seeing a little bit of like a Melissa coming out of her shell.
Right.
I mean, 12 seasons later, girl, like she's having some fun moments. Again, I don't understand anyone who's coming for Gia. She's having confessionals now. She is 20 something years old. Sorry, she's not a child. Children are not off limits.
Nope.
That are
Nope.
20 years old. No. And I don't
Nope.
even think children that are 17. I mean, like, it's you're an adult. You know, I think Danielle Cabral's children are off
Our
limits.
babies. They're
Right.
babies.
That's a different story. I don't think we
Right.
should go after Olivia Aiden, you know.
No, she's a
who-
doll. Olivia Aiden, you could see she's so sweet. She's such a sweet little girl. Oh my
Well,
God.
Jennifer's children, when I was at the house every week, they were lovely to me. They
Right.
were, look, everyone, her mother, Bill, they were all lovely. They were all
Right.
lovely. And Jennifer wasn't not lovely either. She just at that time gave me an ultimatum that I
Right.
wasn't interested in having.
Right.
When I had plans to go to the Hamptons to my really good friend's house with Mard Sr. every week that summer. I don't like that.
No,
You know,
that's
and that's
bullshit.
where it's like, this isn't going to look good for me on the show. It's like, girl, I'm not on the show. Now, again, if you pay me to be on the show, I'll
different story,
I'll do
story. But no,
things.
nobody tells us what to do. There's no question.
Mm-mm.
I think people have realized that now. You know, they realize that.
I
But
think
let me
so.
think of what else. What else happened on that show? That it was kind of like, you know, not a lot happened, which is okay because it
You
doesn't have
know-
to happen every episode. The baseball game, I liked Paulie and I liked Dolores's father. I thought that was very cute.
You know
I
what I
like
thought
that.
was interesting on the after show when or on Watch What Happens, I should say, when Andy was like, you know, blah, blah, blah. And how are you related to Caroline? And he said, Caroline gave you a huge
Yes.
thumbs up. She gave you
Huge. And
Good.
they respect Caroline. They all respect her. So that was pretty, you know, Danielle, you should thank Caroline because coming from Caroline, that was huge.
Did you see her?
And
She was like, oh, wow.
I saw, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good for you. Good for you. And good, you know, I'm glad that Caroline did that. I think she is a good add to the show. I think more is going to come out. Someone just recently posted, I think, historian girl posted a picture of Danielle, her mother and father, and the brother and the sister-in-law. Did you see that? Yeah, I saw that. You know, I think there's some jealousy there. I'm feeling it. There's jealousy from the brother to Danielle. Because, you know, just because Danielle acts kooky and fun, embrace that. Who are you to say that she shouldn't behave like that? I think that's great that she's like that. You know, she looks like she's a good mother, a good wife. You know, here's the brother, another jealousy situation. That's what it is. I'm calling it right now.
Isn't that sad? Isn't that
Very
sad?
sad.
I mean,
very sad.
So
Very sad.
she has to, I mean, that, you know, she's Team Teresa, but there has to be that bond. I mean, it's your brother versus, it's really the same thing.
Yeah.
And that is the other thing